lahat naman talagang killing are extrajudicial. Ngayon, kaya sabi ko, tinignan mo. You might want to join, participate, cooperate. Why not you take the other, yung sa ICAD? Well, I cannot create an office. I do not have that power. It is only Congress who can create government positions. I cannot do it. Even if it is a delegated power to me in some of the laws. The rule is I cannot delegate what is delegated to me. I am a delegated authority, and I cannot delegate another authority based on the authority of my delegation in the first place. Ganon yan. So, tignan mo yung definition ng position dyan. And it says there about cooperation and all. Pero ang gusto ko sana, sa totoo lang, I mentioned it actually earlier. And I said that to give more teeth to her powers so that maybe she can have whatever she wants there. Sabi ko, as long as there is a security clearance from the government, from the military and the police, go ahead. Kasi sabi ko, cooperate. Sabi ko sa lahat ng police, you obey her. Ang problema kay Robredo is this. Right after she was appointed, she began talking publicly about inviting the Human Rights Commission. She was talking to the United Nations. She would want to talk to the European. At marami na siyang pinagsasabi. Kung ganon, sabi ko, I cannot appoint her as a cabinet member. If that is the way her mouth behaves, there can never be a position for her. Kasi kung cabinet member sana siya, upon the authority, because she would be an alter ego of me. Ang problema kasi dito, ganito, I cannot trust her. Not only because she is with the opposition. I do not trust her because I do not know her. Hindi ko alam kung sino ang kausap niya noon, kung sino mga politiko, o sino mga tao, probably, one of the biggest, the biggest actually of a drug manufacturing apparatus was in Bicol. Naga. I'm sure, but in Bicol. So hindi ko alam politiko siya, hindi ko alam kung sino kausap niya. Maybe sabihin mo that her being president qualifies her to be. Of course not. I disagree with that statement that just because she is a vice president, she has already clearance by virtue of the fact that she is the vice president. No, sir. I disagree with you. That cannot happen. As a matter of fact, the military has to know. And the police has to know whereof you stand and where you came from. And then lang basta na, ging of the vice president ka. Karaming mayor na kriminal, namatay na nga eh. The fact of an election is not a security clearance. So nung sige siya nagsalita, sabi ko, I will just forego with the appointment of appointing her as a cabinet member. You know what? She's with the opposition. And she would be attending cabinet meetings. In that cabinet meetings, we discuss mundane matters. We discuss day-to-day matters. We discuss security matters. We discuss critical issues. Ngayon siya kung nandyan, hindi ko man talaga siya kilala. And the way she behaved right after I appointed her does not inspire. It's not inspiring. Natakot tuloy ako. Baka pagitaan niya. Kasi she was questioning noon. Yung judicial, gano'n na. Kasali na ang politika. You know, I'll tell you what. Election is noble. It is a practice of democracy that you elect leaders to guide the nation. Election process, but sometimes be, thinker. And that is why you have election cases, barilan dyan. The process is abused and trampled. Kaya, delikado yan kasi doon siya sa kabila. Nandito ako, nagtatapunan kami ng basura. Ngayon, kung cabinet member siya and she goes to look into the records that are classified matters, China, whatever, kung hingiin na yan, being a cabinet member, she would have access to everything, which is not. Alam mo, sabi ko, election is a noble thing. But politics is always dirty. Especially if you're the other side. Huwag mo na lang akong bulahin. Na, wala, I will kung anong mapulot mo dito, balang araw, 2 years na lang. And she wants to aspire for the presidency. If that is the way her mouth behaves, that is the way, scatterbrain eh. I will talk to this, tapos may, and there are there in the Senate who are fishermen. Nasa Senate may mga fishermen dyan. Na pag magdabas siya, magtanong, kapartido niya, they will fish something from your mouth. Tapos, if they can have this, thing, they can always prepare for you during the election. Ako wala na akong problema. Wala ka namang eleksyon. Siya ang may problema. Kaya sabi ko kay Lenny, noon pa hindi kita sinasagot. Pero yung knee-jerk reaction mo palagi na, hindi ka talaga presidente ng gano'n. Hindi ako bubuto sa iyo kasi kaibigan tayo. Right after it was a delicate matter. No, I will talk to one. She invited even yung mga prosecutors ng Human Rights Commission, which we rebuke. What was the purpose? Bakit pupuntahan dito yung mga prosecutors and all observers? She was grandstanding na eh. Tanong ako ng media, ito ba ang pulis makatanggap ng regalo? Lakson pati siya, automatic. That is illegal, unconstitutional, blah, 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 ganon. Tapos, abogado ka magsabi in public, diretso ka, wala, illegal yan. Bastos yan. Bakit mo turuan ang pulis maging, look, just before you open your mouth, kindly think, dito, puro imbita ka na, I will invite the United Nations. Di imbitahin mo silang lahat. Pero sabi ko, barahin ka na. Ang sa iyo, need to know ka lang. But as you can direct, sabi ko, you can give the directions, you can give the guidance, but you do not have to go there and waggle inside the law enforcement process. Magsama ka doon sa mga mabuti. I suggest you go somebody, PTB, before, i-cover mo kami, diyan ka sa likod. Para pagputok, sabay na tayo. Reported ako yan sa PTV4, yung extra time dyan. Nandyan lahat yung incidents regarding drugs. Makikita mo, sino ang mga tao sa Pilipinas. That is every day. May briefer na ba ngayon? Do I have the briefer now? May makita ko sa inyo. First page yan, kalista. Yun ang pinapakita ko. Tingnan mo kung ilang patay. O yung ibang patay, yun, because that is the official record. When they go out of the, nandiyan yan sa logbook. Operation, target, drug, gano'n. Hindi maka-counted check ninyo eh. Kaya kung makinig kayo sa basura, so it's really between kami anong opposition. I am inviting the Filipino people to choose which is good. Yung namatay ng mga kriminal o yung mga inosente. Mamili kayo. Ilan ang namatay na inosente na wala kalaban-laban? Ilang bata na namatay na ni-rape na at yung gruesome thing about, a 1-year-old child in Makati, tinuhog ng at sinira because the boy was attacked, including the anal of the body. Mamili kayo. Pakikopya mo yung first page. Pati itong second page. Ito lahat ito. Lahat dito puro drugs ito. This is the summary. This is a part of parang syllabus. Yan ibigay ko. It's posted for the information of the entire country, people. Ito, gabi-gabi pumapasok ito sa akin. Mayor, ganun rin. Sinunod lang nila yung style ko. May mga pataya noon, pero lahat, walang ito. Ito, drugs lang talaga to. Dalawang pages. the first 2 pages. Have it reproduced on electronic. Yung prosecutor and the tweet, kita ko yung tweet eh. I am packed and ready to go and arrest Duterte. Yan ang imbitahin mo. Ganon ang salita sa akin. Putang ina, Lene, sa harap mo, sampalin ko yan. Dalhin mo dito. I dare you, invite him. Sinabi ko kasi sa immigration, papasukin ninyo. I dare you. Kung talagang dedicated ka, papasukin mo dito yung putang inang yan. Puntahan kita sa opisina mo, sampalin ko yan sa harap mo. Ito ang isampal ko. Totoo. Lalaki may babae? Lalaki, mas mabuti. Please invite him and accord an order in VIP treatment. Dalhin mo sa opisina, pupuntahan ko kayo. Sampalin ko yan sa harap mo. Bastos. Kaya ako, ang reaction ko ganon. Because I am not being given the opportunity to be heard. Of course, I tried answering. I tried to mga disclaimer. Nobody is listening. Pati yung mga yellow, sige, sulat dyan ng mga bastos. O kaya kung pag gusto kong marinig, ayaw man niya ng tamang behavior. So sabi ko, mga putang ina kayo. O yan. Di napansin na ninyo ako. So yan ang, sandali lang, tapos, just let me round off the kay Lenny. Para, yan ang ano. So, ang election, maganda. Pero yung election process, sinisira ng mga politiko. Terrorism, vote buying, kung ano-ano na lang. But the election itself, provided in the Constitution, is a noble one. It's a sacred exercise. Pero yung politics na nagdadala ng election is rotten. Dito sa Pilipinas. Kaya nga sabi ko, kung anong makain sa bunganga ni Lenny dito, makuha niya, including gawin ko siyang member ng cabinet. If I make her one of the cabinet members, then she would participate in the discussion and would know everything that is classified as a mundane and just an ordinary thing. It's all discussed there. But sometimes, there are crisis days when you have to go into the records again and try to elicit from the military and the police. Ano ba nangyari dyan? Hindi ko siya ganito kaya. Delikado yan kasi may mga tao rin ang gobyerno sa loob, including ang mga military. Have you heard of deep penetration agents? Well, okay. We are a republic. We are practicing good practices to safeguard the country. And so, I cannot jeopardize those things if I make her a cabinet member. And then she would demand, cabinet member na ako, you give me this job, then I will have to dwell on the records and everything that I wanted to know, or I want to know. So, to my mind, in my own estimation, it's not good for the country. I mean, I don't care. She tinkers with classified matters, secrets, bahala ka. Ako, bahala. Huwag mo lang akong galawin. But then, what do I... Again, what should I do if those matters are leaked or if it is a good issue in politics? Oh, because ito siya ang nag-order ng killing nito, o siya ang nag-order tapos namatay. And then they would develop a story and they would twist it. And then you come up with some accusation. Ito, I do not allow people just shooting, nakaluhod na yung tao. What for? Why do you have to get yourself into a worrying situation? You have to answer. Di dalhin mo na lang sa stasyon, then throw him to the slammer. Yes, please.
Clarification lang po, Mr. President. So your instruction to ICAD in interagency is not to give the Vice President a classified information?
Need to know lang siya. You know, it is the need to know to complete her... if she asks something, then you give her half of it. The other half, if it's a classified information, there is no need for her to know.
All right. And why keep her if you don't trust her?
Wala ako. I am not keeping her. She is there. I appointed her. She's working. As a matter of fact, she's been issuing statements every day. Sinabi ko lang, I am just saying the parameters. But she is there. I do not have to fire her. She is there. She is working. Ano, in the first place, actually, what she should have done, and should understand that, is to give the direction and the guidance. And of course, instruct the law enforcement agencies to make it more transparent to her liking. Paano ba ito, ma'am? Ano bang gusto mo? Picture. Pagkatapos, o yung testigos muna, pakinggan na sa recorder. O. Ito ba yung... Make it more transparent for the people. I never said I'm firing him. I said I decided not to appoint her as a cabinet member because I think I will jeopardize the whole situation, including records classified which are secrets. Tawag nila dyan, state secrets. That includes everything from sensitive matters with our relations with China, then with the United States, and what happened to the equipments that we bought, that it went down. There are analyses there that you remember the helicopters that crashed? 2 or 3, we paid for it. And our soldiers paid it with their lives. Been asking for an information, been asking for an investigation, nothing. So we have this, where it came from. Paano nila ni-repair, anong repaired it? Kagaya ba ng noon, refurbish it and present it as new. Kung ito nahulog itong those are matters that are classified, which we because we have to investigate why. Because I demanded an investigation. Kung ayaw nila, tayo lang. Why? Because my soldiers were killed in the performance of their duty.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ian Cruz, GMA 7.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
Mayor, mayroon na po kayong napiling PNP chief na
Wala pa.
susunod po.
Wala.
Pwede niyo pong ibahagi sa amin kung sino po yung mga napagpipilian niyo sa ngayon?
Well, there are the rankings that I was given a list. I think there's Sascolan, Ilisar, another one. They're all good. They're soldiers. They came from the academy. I have no doubt about their integrity, but I'm taking my time appointing one.
Sir, bakit po medyo natatagalan po kayo? You said na you're taking your time.
Because he would be appointing the heads of every department there, especially the controller and the finance people. Sino yung gusto niyang mapunta doon? Sino yung kaibigan niya? Ako kasi, pag binigyan kita ng pwesto, hindi na ako nagkikalam. Pag si Bato, when I appointed Bato noon station commander, I do not anymore magsabi ang barangay captain, wag yan kasi ganon. Inuhuli kami. No. You go to Bato. O you go to itong mainit na ulo, yung PD, Danaw. Mainit ang ulo ng tao, bata. Pero he's good. Worker talaga yan. Pareho sila ni Bato. They can solve a kidnapping overnight. Sabi ko, I want that kidnapping. Ikaw, Danaw, bubugbog na palit. Sabi ko, ito, hanapin mo by no morning. Ikaw na ang bugbugin ko kasi nambubugbog ka ng pulis.
Okay. Chonayu? Good evening, Mr. President. Sir, point of clarification. Are you officially ordering Secretary Dar to suspend rice importation?
Yes. Because it is harvest time. Ganito kasi ang laro niyan, ma'am. Kindly sit down and you can't stand up. Just ask your question sitting down. And I will stand for you. Itong sitwasyon, devil and the deep blue sea. Kung walang pagkain, halos kabahan ang mga tao. Nagra-riot na. Tapos sige na, magugutom na ang mga tao, wala nang bigas, next month wala nang kainin, mahal na. Ito namang mga producers, sige sila tanim, tapos pag harvest time, nagko-compete, wala nang bumibili sa kanilang produce. Hindi mo alam ang sitwasyon ng mundo mo. Lalo na sa climate change ngayon. na ang tanim mo baka aabot talaga ng harvest time o yung tanim mo warakin ng mga bagyo. You cannot predict. No prediction can be made on that. Just like earthquake, no one can predict when an earthquake would.
Sir,
Yes?
hanggang kailan yung suspension? Kasi hanggang ngayong end of...
Hindi ganito, ang simple niyan, ganito. Kung gusto talaga natin walang problema, bilihin lahat ng produce ng producer, farmers. Bilhin. Ngayon, mahal. Farm gate nila. Babawi sila. Hindi na bali. Kagastos tayo, billion. Bilhin natin. Tapos, wala. Palugi tayo. Para yung mga farmers, may resulta sa pawis nila. Sino nalugi? Wala. Tayong Pilipino. Bilihin natin lahat yan. Tapos dagdagan natin kasi kulang talaga. That's why ang rice mahirap noon. Alam mo bakit? If you import rice noon, bawal. Kung hindi man bawal, magkuha ka ng quota. Quota sa kurakot. Hingi ka ng permit sa gobyerno, patay ka na. Dadaan ka ng ilang opisina, hingi-hingi dito, hanggang pagbili mo sa rice. Pagdating doon, yung customs, hingi pa, handlers, hingi. Tapos maghingi pa, paglabas mo, yung mga police dyan, maghingi ng checkpoint, pag doon sa taas, hingi, LTO. Putang ina. Meron bang isa? Yung Department of tanggalin ninyo. Total, may mga NPA, hindi man kayo mga maubos. O hindi yung nagti-checkpoint dyan, you better hang them. Dyan sa checkpoint, I'll give you the authority. Hang them. Yung humingi ng checkpoint, hang them. And I will be happy. Ngayon, kung sobra-sobra na, ang Pilipino, sabi ko, visual. Pag makita niya yung rice, kavans, hanggang ceiling, pagtingin na yan, okay siya. Pag magtingin siya ang mga sako, ganyan na lang, kakabahan na yan. Tapos alam niya, wala ng harvest na mabili, wala pang importation because it would take so many days and months to do it. That's why may buffer ka. Sabi ko kay Pinyol noon, and I seldom talk to Dar, he's a very educated man. Sabi ko noon, the order, Mr. Dar, Secretary Dar, you fill up the warehouse. Hanggang dyan. Kung hindi makain, hayaan mo. Kainin natin yan. Masira, hindi na bali. Bili natin ng mura. But buy the harvest of the farmers, farm gate price. Malugi. Lugi tayo, Pilipino. Malugi, ilang bilyon? 3 billion? Lugi tayo ng 3 billion. Bakit? Para ang farmers mabuhay. Kaninong gastos? Gastos natin lahat. Yung nag-produce, pati yung kumakain. Kasali kaya natin sa 3 billion na bibilhin natin. Simple lang. What is the other remedy? Nothing. I cannot stop tarification. Why? It's to erase corruption. Yun nga hinihintay kong opportunity. Dumating talaga. Because everybody, well, not everybody, but there are somebody na ayaw rin kasi masira yung negosyo nila. Yung mga rice importers na negosyo pabili na ayaw niya. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I made you happy for several years. Now is the time that you have to come to terms with reality that I have to take care also of the few. I cannot abandon them. Walang dalanan. Sabihin ko kay Dar, ang Congress, you appropriate money and we will buy all the rice, farm gate price ng ating farmers. Mag-import tayo as a buffer because their produce will not be enough for the consumers, the 110 million Filipinos eating rice. Kaya mas gusto ko, karamihan mga kaibigan ko mga babae, mga payat, hindi na raw siya kumakain kaya nagda-diet. Sabi ko maganda. Wala akong rice crisis nitong yawa na ito. Sige, huwag kayong kumain. Yung kaharap ko, every time wala kumakain ng, totoo ha? Yung kasama ko sa table, kita mo, puro payat. Saan na yung ano ko, kasama ko sa table? Wala. Mga ibon. Samahan ng mga feminist. Ito tahuya. Ganon ako magtawag ng ano. Totoo ha? Tell you the truth. Baski yung unang asawa ko. Pag tawag ko sa kanila, saan ka? Dito ako sa kwarto na. Totoo. Bakit butas ng bunganga ko? Ayaw magbuo yung... Ano pa po? Dito tayo sa kaldero. Gusto ninyo?
Tuesday yun.
Tama si Taberna. Ilang kilometro magawa sa presyon sa Coliseum ni Trilon? Is it used every day? Well, if it is used and making money, fine. But how many kilometers of those public structures there in Iloilo, kung ginamit yun to cement all the highways there? You know, there can never be corruption in that situation. Because you commissioned a national artist. Sino yung pangalan niya? Oh, ito, si Minyosa was commissioned by the government to create yung nakita mo yung kaldero ngayon. It is a product of the mind. You cannot estimate how much nalugi ka because it is the rendition of the mind of the Creator. Kung yan ang singil niya, di sabihin niya, edi huwag mong bilhin yung ayaw mo. Yan ang presyo ko. That's like a painting. Yung pintura, magpumisyon ka, sabi pagkatapos, family painting na ano talaga, pati yung mga mukha namin dyan sa, hanapin mo, sa taas. Yan yung nakagalere dyan. O, yung gumagawa niyan, binayaran yan. How much we do not know. Yung isang picture dyan ni Presidente Duterte, ginawa yan. It was paid for, kailan? Abot siguro ng 5 million. You cannot debate with the painter. Sabi niya, sir, yan ang... Na, magsabi ka, you create a symbolism of the athletic activity. That is the mind of Walang extravagance dyan. Bakit yung Coliseum niya doon? Ganon kalaki. Bakit yan litliitan? Bakit ganon kalaki? Yun ang plano eh. Wala kang makuha dyan. It is the rendition of the request of government for this national artist to build. Siya lang ang nakaalam kung ilang preso niya. How much did you pay? 5 million? 45? Well, that's about it. Di sana kung sabi mo sana, wag na lang. No, gaano ba talaga kaliit o kalaki ang kaldero? Besi nga. Sino ba ang pinakamalaking kaldero? Alam niyo, sino ang pinakamalaking kaldero? National Artist for Architecture 2018. Known as the architect of the following: Coconut Palace, Our Lady of Peace Shrine of EDSA Shrine. EDSA Shrine? Ito bang EDSA Shrine, gobyerno? So, just to be, magpasok tayo ng pinalusopo without really negating the holiness of Mama Mary. Sino ang nagastos niyan? Kung ang nagastos niyan ang Katoliko, pero ang nagastos niyan ang gobyerno, why? I thought there is a separation of church and state. So just because you were invoking somebody there, and you attribute your victory to the lady, and you make a shrine. And I believe it is EDSA shrine. I don't know if it's a donation, fine. But if it's a government, I really would say that it is a violation of our church and state principle. Memorial, ang mata ko dumadoble na ha. Metro Rail, Amampulo Resort. Studied architecture in Santo Tomas, father of the Philippine Neo-Vernacular Architecture. Tokatis na ito dito, I cannot understand. Yeah. So, if we agreed, ang sabi niya ang presyo niya is 45. So, how big is big? And how small is big? And how small is small? Tanong ko kayo ngayon. And it can build so many schools. Well, that is debatable, my friend, Senator Drilon. I said, you have yours, and you also can build so many kilometers of what you spend there, public money in your place. Doon, kontrata, ito, binili mo ang utak niya. Kung pumayag ka sa utak niya, wala kayong usapan na kubrahan ko yun ng ganun. Sabihin niya, sige, gawain ko yan. Presyo mo, 45 million. Gandahin ko. O, sige. We build schools, yes. We build infrastructures for an Olympic event, yes. You impose your whatever thing there as big or small. You begin to criticize the efforts of the people there. Ako sabi ng ano niya na ito kalaki ang gawain ninyo. Yes, following the wishes of the person who made it. And that person is valuable because he created something which you want to portray up there because of the coming Olympic. Ano ba naman yan? So walang corruption. Maybe 45 million. But nandyan na eh. So how big is big? Kung sabi ka na ilang eskwelahan na ang magawa niyan, yung Coliseum mo, ilan rin ang kilometrahe ang magawa niyan? Jesus Maria Josep. When you begin to be too trivial about it, it's 45 million, but compared to the extravagance of everybody, lahat dyan sa gobyerno, including you, lahat tayo. Because we have our own mind. I want to bridge it, I want to borrow money and extend. Sabi ko nga, ang problema, ang easement, kasi ayaw ibigay ng mga, sabi ko, we will force it. Sabi ko, you exercise the right of eminent domain, which is a fundamental power of a state, get it by force. Ang sabi lang, magdeposito ka sa korte, bahala na kayong kwintada kung kailan. Kunin mo. And I'm ordering them, buldusin mo na. Huwag kayong magbigyan ng DPWS, do not give me that shit. Transportation. You know that there is the right of eminent domain. You agree on something, everyone in the government, alam mo, mayroon dyan 2 weeks, putang. Look, every government office, including the cabinet, pati ako, the papers must be out, yung mga projects, 1 month. Pagkaputang, hindi ninyo mapalabas na, wala na. That's 2 years. Ang gestation period niyan sa grid, sa gobyerno, pag galing doon dito, permit, then maghingi ka pa ng yung road right to. Yung mga director, I'll give you 3 days. I will make an audit. If you cannot do it, then tell me because I will assign you here. Alam mo dito sa Pasig, hindi ako nagbibiro ha. Sundalo ko. Walang magutom dito sa Maynila. All you have to have is hook, line, and sinker. Karaming tilapia dyan. Magsabi ka isang drum, isang araw, kuha mo mayroon. Kaya kayo mamingwit kayo yung mga tamad sa gobyerno. I'll give you 3 days. Directors, 3 days. Ilabas ninyo yan. If you want to say something, deny it, deny it. Or disapprove it, or approve it. But do not sit on it. Ako, I'm tired. 2 more years to go. Puta, idadamay ko kayo lahat sa perdisyon. I will whip you like a horse. Do it or you fish tilapia in Pasig. Maniwala ka. Magpabili ka nga, Rocky, sabihin mo. Not give And this Korea, sabi ko sa inyo, I hate traveling. I don't want to travel. It gives me headache and everything. Thing.